I know this is a little hard to take serious. Had some spots on my face that were bothering me, so I figured I'd give it a shot. And then was thinking, oh, I need to get a video too, so why not at the same time? Of course, I've been standing here for 10 minutes trying to get up the nerve to hit the record button, because for some reason getting on here causes really bad anxiety. More like somebody outside of the bathroom or whatever is going to hear me talking. It's not something that I can stop feeling. Have music going on in my ear to help. It's just anxiety. Don't know what to do about it. Don't know how to stop it. Oh, but on a side note, my free sunglasses. We did some running around today and went to Denny's, and they were in the parking lot of Denny's and had a lens popped out, and I fixed them, and now I have free sunglasses. Or headband. Whichever. Don't really know what to say. Just wanted to kind of talk about anxiety, how everybody's anxiety is different. A lot of the things that I felt, I thought I was alone in feeling, because nobody else felt that way. It was, my anxiety is different than everybody else's anxiety. And that's kind of the deal with anxiety, is to each their own. Until I was just messing around on YouTube and ran into one site, Cody Talks, which led me to Justin Middleton. And he doesn't have a lot of videos, but he goes through his transition. He is a transgender male. But just little about his transition and starting on the testosterone. But the videos of his that really touched me were him talking about his diabetes and anxiety. And, he's really what inspired me to start the channel to begin with. His point of view on things, like it felt like he took my feelings and spoke what I was feeling, and that's the first time I'd seen anybody else that had felt the same way I did about things. So I thought, wow, maybe I can get out there and kind of help somebody like he helped me. So anyway, I have more social anxiety than just general anxiety. Being in groups of people, even the thought of going out with a small group of people, just freaks me out. Okay, so sheer randomness. Decided that was just awkward trying to talk about serious stuff with this on my face, but I thought we might see what it's like to take it off. Now, I put mine on quite a bit thicker than the wife did hers the other day, so maybe it won't be as bad. Or maybe I'm wrong. Ow, that stings. Oh, took my headphone with it. some stuff on there. Oh. Definitely a little painful. Stuck in my hair. Okay, I'll be back and we'll continue the more serious conversation. So I'm trying something different now. Have the actual camera hooked up, so hopefully that works. Anyway, so the first part of the video sounded like a good idea until I started actually doing it, and then it didn't sound like such a great idea. And the more I sat there and looked at myself, the worse I felt. Again, stupid anxiety. You know, I try to instill in my kids, don't worry about what other people think of you, but yet that's all that ever goes through my mind is, how do I look doing this? What are other people going to say about me? What are they going to say, you know, are my eyebrows done good, you know, that kind of thing. I'm constantly thinking about what I see negative in myself. I feel like that's all anybody else can see. There are times that I'm able to be very outgoing. Surprisingly, when I'm in a customer service type environment, I am all on social. I can talk to anybody. Never would think that this person has social anxiety when you put me behind the counter. However, you put me in a one-on-one situation or social situation with friends, and I'm just a complete hot mess. It has kept me from having a whole lot of friends. It's kept me from going out and doing things that I felt I really wanted to do. I feel like I have to medicate or self-medicate whenever I go into those situations to even begin to have a good time, to shut up that constant anxiety that is inside of me. Like I said earlier, getting in front of the camera, like, it's just, I'm dying inside. Just, it's so hard. I know that's probably what keeps a lot of y'all from getting on here, getting things out there. I don't mind so much when the video is actually done and edited and put out there and other people are watching it. I don't like to watch people watch it. I don't like to have it playing when other people are around. I've just kind of always been the very self-conscious type. For no real reason. Like, I logically know that there's no real reason to feel the way I feel. Which is the thing about anxiety. Like, there's no reason when it's real. You can't explain it. You can't explain the way you feel to others that don't feel the same way. People that don't have anxiety or fears, they'll never understand the way we feel. Even people with anxiety, if it's not the same, it's hard to understand. It's hard to get other people to understand. I've got my type of anxiety, and it's hard for my daughter and my wife to understand mine. They don't understand, well, why can't you just go hang out with your friends? Like, I don't understand. Why can't you get in front of the camera and just turn it on and start talking? But then I don't understand why my daughter can't vacuum or, do other things. I don't understand her anxiety. Hers is similar to mine, but different. Like, she's got an amazing voice, very talented, can get up on stage and sing in front of an auditorium full of people, but won't sing just in front of me. The wife's anxiety, I know it's real. It's hard for me to understand because I don't feel that the way she feels it. Hers does stem more of a PTSD type anxiety when it comes to doctor's appointments and procedures and hospitals and things like that. And I understand where it comes from. It's harder for me to understand why you can't just shut it up. Not that I'm the best at shutting up my anxiety. I either A, avoid the situation, or B, the ugly things about myself that go through my head, but that's how I work through the situation. If I'm walking around somewhere by myself and start getting anxious, I'll mumble under my breath how stupid I am because I missed a door, or I missed a turn, or I'll see somebody else and be like, oh, well, their eyebrows are on point, or I like that outfit, and then I'll be like, well, you look stupid. How'd you get in public like this? And, not good, but a lot of self-hate talk when I get anxious. I will also snap at others when I get anxious. For some reason, going to the grocery store with the whole family, it's hard for me. I can grocery shop by myself just fine. I can grocery shop me and the daughter, me and the son, me and the wife, just fine. When you put us all together, it causes me so much anxiety. And I get a little snappy with them. So they've kind of learned that family outings like that, not a good idea with Mom. I want to be able to get out and go hang out with people, go dancing, go to the clubs, hang out at a house, just whatever. And I get all excited to do it, and then I end up talking myself out of it. I did recently go to Austin with a couple of girlfriends of mine, and was going to take a Klonopin before I went for this social anxiety, but we were planning on drinking, so everybody's like, no, don't take it. You'll be fine. Just get a drink or two. You'll be fine. Well, a drink or two led to 12, and I was running down the streets of Austin with my friends chasing me. So, didn't really turn out the best, but once I did get a few drinks in me, I was fine, dancing all over the place. Had a good time, but I almost talked myself out of it. So, that's a battle. When most teenagers are going out and hanging out with friends, I was sitting at home because I couldn't convince myself that it's okay to go out, that nobody was going to be judging me, that my friends like me for me. And that's something that has always been hard for me to understand, that I don't have to change who I am for people to like me. That I'm a pretty likable person, just me, myself, and I. I've battled with that for 30-something years now. And it's still a battle. I'm a little bit better at just being me and, you know, getting that mentality of you like me or you don't. Now, when somebody doesn't like me, it does hurt my feelings, but, you know, I try to remember that everybody's different and we can't all get along. So, you know, I struggle with that. But, I mean, and I always have. I can remember being little, like 10, 11, 12, something like that. And my best friend and I were hanging out with this boy from a couple of blocks over, and I just thought he was so cute. Blonde hair, blue eyes, just good looking kid. He was funny, you know, had me a little crush. And we had walked to the park and back, and, you know, we got back over by my house and my best friend's house, and he made the comment of, "Oh my God, you talk too much." And I seriously, I don't think I said 3 words for 2 weeks because I was embarrassed that I talked too much. So when somebody points out a negative on me, I have a really bad habit of dwelling on that negative and thinking, well, if that one person noticed, then everybody noticed. And if it bothered that one person, then it bothers everybody and I need to change. Still kind of bad about that, but I'm working on it. So baby steps. So anyway, yay me. I did a video. And even though I thought I was going to die, I didn't. Heart is still racing. I still feel like I want to throw up. I did take a Klonopin before the video. Doesn't feel like it's doing much. But I guess maybe it is, so I'd probably be a really big hot mess if it wasn't for that. Sorry, I'm bad on the eye contact. I'm fidgeting with the headphone. Do still have the music playing because that helps focus kind of part of my brain, I guess. So I guess that's it for now. Like I say, okay, so the video just randomly stopped. Not sure why it did that. So, guess I was talking too much. Ha ha ha. Anyway, so like I said, the anniversary thing, something that we've always done because my mom got so close to losing me, that we celebrate every year that I didn't die. When I was little, we'd actually throw parties and celebrate another year of life, another year of surviving diabetes. To some people, it doesn't seem like diabetes is a lot. You know, oh, check your blood sugar, take some insulin, you know, what's the big deal? But it's more than that. You know, I've had people say, oh, well, at least it's not cancer. You're right. It's not cancer. It can't be compared. Two completely different things. But it's still a chronic disease. It is something that I have to deal with every single day of my life. Wear the insulin pump constantly. Can't take it off. Take it off to shower. That's about it. Too much longer without it, blood sugar goes up. High blood sugars don't feel great. Can't just eat whatever I want without thinking about how much insulin to take. Have to worry about eyes and healing and that dreaded A1C every 3 to 6 months. And no matter how hard you try, sometimes you just can't get it down and you feel like a complete and utter failure. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. Diabetes is a whole nother video. I wanted to kind of talk about my anxiety this time, just because getting on here causes so much of it. So anyway, guess that's it for now before the camera turns off. Hopefully these turn out and I don't have to do them all over again. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.